to my channel. As you can see, today's video is more lifestyle home decor based. It was requested that I do a plant tour, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I counted not too long ago. I think I have 27 plants. It's actually not that many for somebody who is a plant enthusiast. A lot of people I know have well over 100 plants, but I use them mostly for decor purposes. I think, one, they purify the air, so the air in your house, that it's a little bit healthier to breathe in, and it also just, there's a vibe that plants bring in and it makes you feel good. I don't know how to describe it, but I think plant people will agree with me. Plants bring good energy into your home. I take you around my house, so you'll get a little taste of the decor in my house. Most of my plants are on the first floor, but then I also have some in my office upstairs, so you'll get a little taste of my home decor, and then I also tell you guys about what each plant is. As I'm taking you guys through my plants, you are going to see these yellow pieces of paper in pretty much every single plant that I have. What those are is they are gnat traps. Those of you who have plants know that fungus gnats just come with the territory. My aunt, when me and my husband first moved into our house, my aunt brought me banana plants from Texas, and with her she brought me fungus gnats, which sucks, and I have been struggling with fungus gnats ever since, but I have finally almost killed them completely. So I just have one more sticky trap in pretty much all of my plants just to try and get the last of them so that I can be done with them forever. That's the hope. If you're interested in seeing what plants I keep in my house, just keep on watching. Say hi to the people. Say, watch mommy's video. So I am going to start off where the majority of my plants are. I clumped these guys together. I didn't really know what I wanted to put on this shelf that's underneath my TV. I didn't really know what I wanted to put on it, so I filled it up with plants. Over here we have this gorgeous bird of paradise. This leaf right here is a brand new leaf. He just popped that out. Put him in this gorgeous red pot, and that is from Home Goods. These are my oldest plants. These are the ones that I have had for the longest. I got these when I was still in college, my freshman year. We're lucky that they've survived this long. This cactus, it flowered once and then never flowered again. This succulent, I feel like it's jade, but I'm not positive, and also it's massive. There used to be two other succulents in here, but they died. I have two propagations right here. I have another golden pothos that just has some really pretty variegation that I'm trying to propagate. It might die. And then a raven ZZ stem, again, might die. So back here I have Monstera deliciosa, and he just put out this beautiful fenestrated leaf. So here you can see those propagations a little bit better. Right here, again, I got the pot from a local nursery. This is a peace lily that has never flowered, but I know it's a peace lily because of how dramatic it is. This guy is a regular fiddle leaf fig, and he looks so wonky. This is what happens when you don't give a fiddle leaf fig enough light. And I know that, but I just don't have a better place for him. Turns out okay in the long run, maybe. Right here next to my fiddle leaf fig is a propagation that I got just a couple months ago of a Christmas cactus from my grandma. It was just two little sticks, and it's got a whole bunch of new growth that it's got. He's looking fantastic. This right here on the edge of my shelf is my normal Sansevieria snake plant. And look how exciting! Baby snake plant. Okay, and then lastly over here on this shelf in the back is a Kenya palm. He has pretty much taken over every other plant right around him, so he's thriving. So over here in this corner I have an umbrella palm. I believe this is an Australian umbrella palm. And then up here I just have a regular golden pothos. He used to be like down to here, super long, just draping, but there was only like one strand to him. And so I chopped it, propagated the chunks, and now I've just made him a little bit fuller, so I'm hoping to get a big pothos. I have these baby rubber tree propagations from a plant that I'm going to show you in just a second, and they actually have a baby leaf. I've had these propagations for probably like 8 months now, and I'm only just now getting a brand new leaf. So there you can get a better look of my pothos. And then on that top shelf, right here I just have a tiny jade succulent. And then this is the baby rubber that I propagated from. This guy is a major rehab. He's just barely starting to do a lot better. I'm one of those people that I go to the nursery and I'm like, oh, but this one's gonna die. I better spend good money on it and hope that I can save its life. This fiddle leaf that I have is fake. A real fiddle leaf would never thrive this much, this far away from the window. So now we're in my dining room area. If you're curious about my mug shelf, my husband made this shelf for me, which is amazing. So as the centerpiece on my table, I have a parlor palm, which my dad basically tried to kill and then gave to me, so I rehabbed him. This Majesty palm is fake. I got this big guy before I was really into plants, but I do think he makes the room look so good. I got it on Amazon. And then right here, all of these guys are real, so I'll bring you in closer to show you all of these guys. Okay, so this big guy here is my fiddle leaf fig, but it's a bambino, so really they still get pretty tall if you let them thrive. They can get up to like 5 feet, I think, whereas regular fiddle leaves, they can get up to like 8 feet. So he's a little bit smaller, but fiddle leaves, they thrive in windows. Right here, this is one of my favorite pots. This pot that my fiddle leaf is in is from a local nursery. This guy right here, this I got at a thrift store also, and then I just had my husband drill a hole in him. This is a Tradescantia Nanook. Really pretty purple. He has like quadrupled in size. I've only had this plant for like a month and a half, and he has like quadrupled in size. He was like, all pieces of this were like this size. So he was super small and he has just gone crazy. Then right here I have my Pothos Najoy. I really like variegated plants, but I don't have the money for a Monstera albo. And this dead guy that I refuse to believe is dead. He was just a regular rubber, lost all of his baby leaves, and now he's just, I don't think it's not even focusing on him. Just a little stump. That's it for my dining area. And then if you turn right here to my back door, this is the plant, if you follow me on Instagram, this is the plant that I got for my birthday. This guy is just a regular Monstera albo. He was kind of wilty when I got him. I gave him a moss pole to grow up. Lots of foliage here. He was in that basket when I bought him off of Facebook Marketplace, so I have no idea where it's from. So right over here, we are by my stairs to go upstairs. This is kind of like in the hallway of my main entryway. That palm over there is fake. This area is pretty low light, so very few plants will survive over here, so that's why I have my ZZ plants. So the succulents are fake and the Majesty palm is fake. I have my Raven ZZ, which is real, and this regular ZZ plant, which is thriving, living its best life. So the Raven ZZ, got this at a local nursery. This pot I got at Home Goods. So we are now upstairs in my house in my office, and I don't have a ton of plants up here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants up here, and it's not the most well decorated part of my plants. And it's not because these plants mean any less to me. They're more so my most recently acquired plants, and I'm out of room downstairs. So they're in my office where it gets good light, but I just haven't fully decorated this room yet. Me and my husband bought our house August of 2020. So we've lived here almost a year, and just the upstairs of my house was not my priority. My public spaces where I was gonna have guests, that was more so my priority. Right here next to me. So right here next to me in the corner of my office is my most recently acquired plant. This is a Christmas cactus. My grandma gifted it to me. He is currently suffering from root rot, so I'm hoping to be able to save him. He looks pretty healthy, but when I repotted him, he just didn't look the best. Nice yellow pot that I got from a local flower decor shop. So I have this over in the corner with my pretty anthropology mirror. So now we are over here at my bookshelf. This is like an all over the place bookshelf. I have hair tools, makeup products, journals, my printer, books. It's kind of my everything spot, but I think the plants do make it look better. So this grass thing is fake. I think that I'm actually gonna take it to my classroom this year just to add some greenery. And then right here I have this big rubber tree plant. He's doing pretty good. He actually has a new leaf coming in over here, if you can see that. And then down here I just have this one big tray with some of my baby plants. So right over here I have this gold container that I got from a vintage store. And it just has a peperomia in it. And then I have this guy who just simply is not living his best life. I'm hoping that he'll live. I also got this at a thrift store, but I don't know why, but I have 2 different plants that I have planted in these type of containers. They're very porous, and so they do not hold water very well. So this plant is a Macaulay's Finale, and he used to be this beautiful bright orange and red. His colors have kind of changed. I have my starfish Sansevieria, who has this big old baby coming in right here, and he is living his best life. And then this pot I got from a local nursery. And then lastly, right down here, I have a lipstick plant. So he is living his best life. He was not very big when I got him, but he is thriving. I just recently repotted him. So my little lipstick. And that is it for the plants in my office. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this gave you some plant inspiration as well as maybe some interior design inspiration. If you would like to know about any of the home decor items that I have in my house, as well as any other questions about the plants that I have, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer them. I love talking about everything interior design and plant related, so if you have any questions about anything in my house, please let me know. I wanted to let you guys know just a couple of tips. Fungus gnats, which I mentioned in my intro. The sticky traps, the most effective way to catch the adults that are already flying around. As far as killing the eggs that are already in your soil, the best way that I have found, I've tried pretty much every method. The best way that has worked for me is when I am watering my plants, I will pour about a cup of hydrogen peroxide into my watering can and then water with that. That helps to get rid of fungus gnats. It also helps with root rot. And then after I'm done watering, I will spray the tops of my plants with a mixture of Castile soap, Dr. Bronner's is the best, hydrogen peroxide, and water. So I'll spray the tops of the soil with that, and that helps to suffocate the gnats as well. That is what has helped me to combat fungus gnats the best. Obviously, I'm still trying to completely get rid of them. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and please also subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys again, and I will talk to you next week. Bye, guys.